Hi there, and welcome to the first year. I'm Ivan Janine,
And I'm Renee Johnson.
and we created a program especially for you, the new freshmen here at Marymount.
We thought it would be fun to revisit the same freshman orientation groups that we had to attend, just as you are attending them now.
Only this time, we want to tell it our way. We'd like to address a few of the FOG topics from the students' point of view and, gee, have a little fun while we do it.
Your FOG instructor is going to cover some very important ground during this semester.
You'll be discussing topics that can have a pronounced effect on your ability to survive, excuse me, your first year of college.
Topics like learning to live with your roommate,
I never did learn that one.
and how to manage your time wisely, getting your GPA up where it belongs,
And how to manage the stress that those things can create.
how to sharpen your study skills,
How to sharpen your pencils.
peer pressure, goals, values, and communication skills,
The parking problem and the male to female ratio here at beautiful Marymount.
how to schedule your classes.
How to schedule your dates.
All of these topics and more will be presented and discussed during this semester.
But we'd like to present some of them right now in the hope that because they're coming from students just like you, well, maybe you'll remember them just a little bit longer.
For instance, many of us were not aware of the advantages of attending a small, independent, liberal arts college when we first arrived here.
We didn't know that the business community would be looking for more people with a liberal arts background for their corporation.
Or that people with a liberal education handle communications better and often make better managers and supervisors.
Oh, you betcha. One thing we did know is that there'd be plenty of small classes.
And that we would be part of a close-knit group with easy access to the professors.
Oh, that's hard to find at a large and personal four-year university.
Right now, Jim Sheehan is standing by with the MCTV minicam and more on the advantages of a liberal arts college.
Thank you, Van and Renee. Right now, I'm standing at the entrance of Marymount College with some information to show you just how small a liberal arts college can be. At Marymount Not now, I'm on the air. At Marymount What? Well, looks like we're not at Marymount College after all. Back to you, Van and Renee.
Oops. Well, Renee, looks like Jim still hasn't been able to find his way around the area.
We hope you don't make that mistake.
God knows we should never want you to have to end up at Harvard College.
Amen.
Hey, what do you say we head over to our minicamp, too, and have our beautiful correspondent, Leah Lavoti, give us a behind-the-scenes report on Liberal Arts College.
The first thing you notice about a small liberal arts college is that it doesn't take very long to tour the campus. In fact, we can do it from right here. Over here you see the auditorium, the administration building, Cecilia Hall behind the palm trees, convent, chapel, snack bar, faculty office building, bookstore, career center, and the nurse's office. Well, not much else to see, really. Let's go back inside and take a look at small class sizes. I'm standing outside of room C4B, one of the smallest class sizes here on campus. Let's talk to one of the students about this size. Hi, I'm Leah Lavoti, and you're on the first year.
You mean like TV?
Yeah, we're discussing the small size of the class at a liberal arts college.
You came to the right place.
What is this class?
U.S. history, I think.
Yeah.
U.S. history.
And how small is it?
Oh, it's about 20 by 30 feet.
Wow, that's pretty small.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. You won't find small classes like this just anywhere.
And do you feel that you're part of a tight-knit group because of this?
Lady, it doesn't get much tighter than this.
And do you feel that you get closer to the instructor because of it?
Well, not today, but the other day I came early and I got smashed up in the front of the room with the instructor. I had to turn the lecture notes while he read.
You turned his notes?
Well, he was behind the podium. He couldn't move his arms.
Wow, and do you feel that you get personalized instruction because of it?
Well, that day I did. It was so personal I could tell you what deodorant he was wearing.
Well, tell me, do you really like this class?
Well, it's not that bad. Some of the instructors don't even wear deodorant.
There you have it, the real benefits of a small liberal arts college. I'm Leah Lavoti for the first year.
We'll be back with more, but after these important words. Well, maybe not that important.
Recent studies show that 1 out of every 3 freshmen suffer from embarrassment of belly roar. Don't let it happen to you. If you don't have time to have a well-balanced breakfast, have a Natural Valley granola bar. They're 100% natural, no additives, no preservatives, and they come in 5 great flavors. Look for Natural Valley granola bars at Bonds Market in San Pedro.
Sure is hot today, don't you think?
It is. Beautiful day.
It's pretty. It's nice. You look very nice.
Why, thank you. You're looking well yourself.
Thanks. What do you say around 8 o'clock, you and I?
Nothing.
Oh, hi there. Welcome back. You know, it's true that Marymount can offer you smaller classes and a closer relationship to the faculty. They'd be more likely to find, you know, it'd be harder to find a larger personal university. I think this would work to your advantage. Wouldn't you agree, Renee?
Right, Van. Even if we do kid around about it.
Yeah. But if you're going to survive your first year here, you're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to learn how to study.
If your flying instructor hasn't already talked to you about study skills, you can bet it's going to happen.
It's a two-way street, folks. The teacher teaches, and we learn and study.
Studying is a skill that you have to learn, and it's not as easy as you might think.
That's right. For instance, there's proper note-taking. This is something I've never learned my entire life, as long as I've lived, forever and ever. I used to have to take notes with a knife, man. I came from a tough neighborhood.
With a knife?
Yeah, that's right, baby, a knife. I used to have carved my notes in the desktops. And then come midterms and finals, had to take my desk home.
Well, at least you studied. One of the problems that most of us had as freshmen was that we really didn't know how to study for a big exam, such as a midterm or a final.
Oh, I'll say. Boy, I had a lot of problems. I used to cram the night before, wait till the last minute, and have to study all that material. It was awful.
And then review your notes?
No, my desk.
There are better ways to study for a test, Van.
Yeah, name one.
Well, my fog instructor told us that if we didn't have all of the class notes, or we misunderstood a few points in the textbook, that we should start to form a study group.
I've been in a couple of those.
So have I, and they're not as easy as you might think.
Oh, you know what? I think the secret to a successful study group is to pick the right group.
Definitely.
Let's see what will happen in the next couple of minutes if you don't pick the right group, shall we?
Yes.
Let's go.
Hi, come on in. You're the first one here.
How you doing?
Pretty good. You can watch some TV till everyone else gets here.
All right, great.
Could I have my drink before I answer?
Hi, come on in.
Oh, hi.
We're waiting for Chris. We're watching some TV.
Oh,
As
okay.
soon as he gets here, though, we can get started.
No problem.
Come on in.
I hate this show. It's stupid. This is my favorite show. Oh, yeah, what's this?
You guys, maybe we should start studying, perhaps?
No, I want to continue. Forget it, dude. I'll just listen to it, too.
You don't think
I
we
can't
might...
hear what they're saying. I don't want to hear what they're saying.
Chapter 5?
Fine, yeah.
You know, Chris is late.
He's always late. I don't know why you invited me. He never takes notes.
Maybe we should get started. You know, this is going to be a massive midterm. If we get started now, we can get something done.
Yeah.
Let's turn off the music and the TV and we'll get some studying done here.
Wait, I need music to study. Yeah, me too.
Well, let's try and keep it down a little bit so at least we can hear each other talk. Okay, now where are we?
And this got me.
What's it got to do with ACH?
ACH is a neurotransmitter, whatever that is.
It says here ACH and 5-HT interact with small mRNA.
RNA, ACH, 5-HT, DNA. Do you know what that adds up to?
What?
VFD. I don't understand this. Yes, God.
You're late. We're already on chapter 5.
Nancy, baby, how's it?
I gotta borrow your book. I lost mine. You guys don't mind if we go back to chapter 1, do you? I thought not.
Okay, now
Hey, don't forget to tell me when it's 9 o'clock, huh?
why?
I gotta watch TV.
Hey, where's the kitchen?
It's over there. Chapter 1.
Yeah.
You did that about an hour ago, huh?
Yes. Hey, Mike, that's my roommate's food.
Forget about it.
Hungry, man. Domino's Pizza? Yeah, I'll hold. Hello, yes. I'd like a small with everything on it? Yes, yes, anchovies. Yes, delivery too. This is lousy pizza.
Yeah, well, I didn't get any, and I had to pay for it. Yeah, it's going to be on the test.
No!
You have to study
No.
DNA.
No. Nope. Not DNA. RNA.
Come in! It's not RNA. DNA. Hey, guys, remember study study group. Sounds like fun. Hey, I'm studying here. Put your books away.
Marty.
Smile. There you are. All right, you guys, this is it. What are you talking about? I want everybody out of here. This is like studying in the zoo. I have a midterm tomorrow. Everybody comes up. Come on, you guys, leave. Get out of here.
How rude.
Well,
Invite people over, throw us out, why don't you? Throw us out.
I'm sorry, but you know I have to study DNA and RNA and later ACH and...
I'm Van Janeet, and today we have a real treat. We have Martin Chandler, Marymount's security/parking guard. Hi, Martin. Do you mind if we have a couple words with you?
No,
I'd like to start at the beginning, Martin. How long have you been with Marymount?
about 2.5 years.
Do you enjoy your work?
Yes, I do.
That's nice. On the average, how many tickets do you give a day?
Anywhere from 5 to 15, depends on the circumstance, situation, or whatever. When it's raining, I usually give about 15, 20 a day.
That's very good. So more tickets when it's raining.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
They don't want to walk in the rain. For some reason or another, they're afraid to melt, I guess, when they get in the rain.
Alrighty. Have you had any strange incidents or occurrences that you'd like to share with us?
Well, I have had a couple of bribes a couple of semesters ago, but I don't go along with those.
That's good. I'm glad that we have an honest security guard here at Marymount. I know you are too. Do you think maybe we could get some of your work down on tape, you know, so the viewers at home can see how you...
I don't see why not.
Alrighty. Oh, folks, today we have a real treat. Marta's going to get someone in the handicapped parking spaces. Folks, there's nothing worse than a Marymount healthy student taking up a handicapped space. Ooh, sheer poetry in motion. There you have it. The untold story of a great man in a field that is dying. the / security parking guard. You have to love it, folks.
May 7th is the due date, yes.
What sign would she be?
I have to check with Dr. Levinson, Campus Guru on that. I'm not sure what
We're
sign
talking
she
with Dr. Joe Cusio. Most people just call him Joe. He has a PhD in educational psychology and is a distinguished member of the faculty. The reason why Joe is here with us is because he is the coordinator of the freshman orientation group here at Marymount. Hi, Joe. Welcome to MCTV.
Hi, Renee. Van, glad to be here with you guys.
We'd like to ask you a
Great
few
to have you.
questions about the FOG program, if you don't mind.
Be a pleasure.
First of all, what is the need for programs like FOG at Marymount and other colleges throughout the country?
Well, the need for orientation program stems from the fact that the transition from high school to college is a pretty steep step. There are a lot of expectations that go on in college that high school students often aren't prepared for. The skills that are required, more emphasis on the lecture method than they've had in high school, note-taking, more pressure on that, test-taking skills, more multiple choice sort of testing, particularly at larger universities. Even the lingo or the language of higher ed, even the term higher ed, many students don't know that refers to the step after high school, not some altered state of consciousness or drug experience that occurs after high school. It refers to college-level life. General education. liberal arts, liberal education, all these terms that we throw around in college, students are not even aware of. I had a student who I was trying to emphasize to her the value of a liberal education, and she thought I was talking politics. She did not want to take courses that related to liberal education because she thought that was going to make her unconservative, which she really was, and voted for Reagan. A lot of misconceptions about what college is all about, and freshman orientation programs help prepare students to make that jump from high school to college.
Yeah, well, you know, I've always wanted to ask you this. What is the FOG program actually? What is FOG?
Well, the origin of the term FOG came from an instructor at Marymount, Mr. Earl Roddy. It's an acronym for Freshman Orientation Group. Mr. Roddy and Dr. Bachman started it in 1982, and FOG refers to Freshman Orientation Group, and its purpose is to help make that transition from high school to college smoother, increase the probability that students will have the skills they need to succeed in college early in their freshman year, and increase the chances that they would be a successful college student.
That's great.
What are some of the problems that an incoming freshman may encounter?
Well, I see it, in my opinion, time management as being number one. In college, a typical course load, you're only in class 15 hours a week, and that's a lot of free time to use and abuse. Less parental supervision, kids away from home for the first time, and coming to college with the Animal House syndrome. This college life is time for extreme independence and a lot of party syndrome mentality. It's tough to handle that. The fact that freshmen are taking a lot of general ed courses which don't directly relate to their major. It's usually the freshman year that you're taking philosophy, history, courses that may not directly relate to your major in fashion merchandising or whatever it happens to be. That frustrates a lot of freshmen. Also, it's the first year of college and the goal of graduation is so far away. Motivation tends to be stronger when you can see the goal being close. Freshman year is tough because even if students have a goal, which many of them are not sure of, where they're going in college or not, or what their major might be, and the fact that their destination is so far away. So I see time management, the problem of taking general ed courses which students don't perceive as directly related to their majors, and the fact that graduation, the achievement of the goal, is so distant, all contributes, I think, to some motivational problems that freshmen may experience during their first year.
And what can FOG do to help?
Well, I think that FOG or any orientation program can help with goal setting, long-term goals, short-term goals, help with time management and overcoming the problems of procrastination, which are real major problems here at Marymount and all across the nation. UCal Berkeley has a counseling center devoted entirely to procrastination. They don't do drug counseling, human relations counseling, it's all procrastination counseling. That problem is major here at Marymount. Just check out the students during midterm or final week. They're all, quote, stressing out, unquote. That is a major problem. And I think we need to let students know right off the bat why all these general ed courses are relevant, are useful. It's just to say that it's going to make you a well-rounded person or it's good for you. We need to do more than that. We've got to show them why taking English will make them a better business major, a better fashion merchandiser, how these skills will help them personally and professionally in their careers. And they need to know that early. Otherwise, they're going to lose interest and drop out.
Yes. Have college students, in your opinion, changed over the years?
Well, nationally, I'll speak nationally briefly and then what I perceive here at Marymount in the 5 years I've been here. Nationally, there's more conservatism in college students. Surveys reveal they're more conservative politically, and despite what Californians think, there's even a more conservative attitude toward drug use. The only drug among college students that's increased in usage over the last 5 years is cocaine, while other drugs, other than alcohol, have kind of leveled off. I think you're seeing more of an emphasis on business as a major. 25% of all college freshmen are business majors, higher than ever before. And we call youth college students today more career-minded. They want jobs that pay well, more so than in the 60s where people went to college to discover themselves, for self-fulfillment, to reach their potential. Students today, when asked what's the #1 reason why they're going to college, to get a better job, to improve themselves financially. At Marymount, locally, during my last 5 years, I think I've seen an improvement in student motivation and seriousness relative to when I first came here. On the whole, there's room for improvement, don't get me wrong, But I see the 86, 87 students as being significantly better than the 82, 83 students in terms of motivation and seriousness about college.
Yeah, I know my.
I wanted to ask you one more question, Joe. Does the FOG class transfer to the university as a psychology class? Does it fulfill a general ed requirement?
Okay, two parts of that question. Number one, we call it a psychology course, but in actuality, it's more of an interdisciplinary course. It's taught by people other than psychology instructors. We have English teachers, history teachers, math teachers teaching it. So in that respect, it's not quite psychology. It's labeled psychology so it can transfer more easily. To the best of my knowledge, at this point in time, the only two schools that don't accept FOG are Stanford University and Occidental College. All other colleges and universities will accept FOG. I'd like to remind any of our students, if they have trouble getting it transferred, to contact me. Sometimes it's just a question of a letter to demonstrate to the admissions personnel that it's a bona fide course, legitimately deserving college credit.
And it transfers as an elective rather than fulfilling the general ed requirement?
Right, you'll transfer as units, elective units in psychology, rather than fulfilling a general ed requirement somewhere else, yes. Though it is a core requirement for all students here.
You need FOG to graduate?
Yes.
Well, thank you, Joe. It
You're
was
welcome.
nice having you.
Nice to be here.
Come back again.
Oh, anytime.
All right. Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome, Van.
You look nice.
Very.
You look darling yourself.
All righty, well, that's about it with Joe Cusio. It was very informative, and hope you all enjoyed it as much as we did.
First came the apple, then came Halston for men.
Irresistible.
Now we're moving on over to Jim Shan. He's going to show us how beautiful a small liberal arts college can really be.
Thank you, Van and Renee. Yes, we are very fortunate here at Marymount Palos Verdes College to have this beautiful green campus to help stimulate our learning environment. In fact, Marymount has been known for its... This isn't Marymount, you guys.
Who put him on remote?
You must have asked him if he had a map, don't you think?
Who's driving the MCTV van?
Well, Van, it looks like we've run out of time.
Just when I start to enjoy this, I have to leave.
I'd like to thank you for letting us into your day.
And don't forget, good luck on your first year. This is Evangeline signing off with
Renee Johnson. From Marymount College, closed circuit television. Thank you.
Okay. You know. Hey, I'd just like to thank all the little people. I love you all.
Good job. Just put it right there. Got it? Here you go.